What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Crespo Mutisang, and I'm gonna be dropping more of these contents where I'm gonna be showing you guys through the analysis level. Where I'm gonna be showing you my analysis during the week. Where I'm gonna be documenting my journey on this platform. By the way, this is my first video, so make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's get into it. By the way, first things first, today it's a Monday. I was supposed to have done this yesterday, but yeah, I got caught up and I came home late and whatnot. So it's like, I want to like drop a breakdown for this week, what we're going to be expecting for this week, what we're going to be expecting on pairs like gold and Gbpsd, because those are the pairs that I trade most. So let's just get straight into it. I'm gonna be looking at gold and GBP and how to tackle the market this week, because we also got NFP coming on Friday. So let's just get straight into it, man. Uh, by the way, man, gold has been moving crazy since last week. Gold has been moving crazy since last week, man. Like the whole of last week, it did consolidate. There were no movements, but for sure, I knew when it started to consolidate, a big move was supposed to happen. So if we could get straight to the dollar index to show us what's happening, because we rely on the dollar index, especially for traders who focus on pairs like GBPSD, EURUSD, gold. It's very important for us to actually see what's happening in the dollar index. So man, let's just kind of see what's happening here. Sorry guys, my internet is just slow. Right. Actually, I did analyze for sales on the dollar index. Wow, beautiful, man. I did analyze last week on the dollar index that it was gonna drop. I did analyze the dollar index that was gonna drop last week. So we already know that if the dollar index is dropping, then gold must be flying on the opposite side. Gold must be buying crazy. If the dollar index is selling, then we know gold definitely we looking for buys. We know GBPSD we definitely looking for buys. So based off how I've analyzed it, I'm not gonna explain too much on this, but I'll just get straight into gold and GBPSD. So let's go to gold. Let's go to gold. Let me just delete everything here. Delete. Oh, by the way, guys, this is not any financial advice. I'm not advising anyone to tap into forex trading before you could even see a financial advisor. Before, make sure before you can even start to open your first account as a beginner, see someone who can advise you, because forex trading is a very high risk reward industry and a very high risk where you could possibly risk all your money and lose it all. So please make sure you don't take this as a financial advice. So based off how gold is moving right now, I can see the daily time frame is on a bull run. It's in a bullish momentum. So I could possibly mark my highs there. Those are my all-time highs on the daily time frame. Then I could mark this, you know. Basically what I'm doing is I wanna get the main key zones where every time the market hit, it reversed or it respected the levels. So simple as that. Don't ever complicate your trading strategy. Make sure you keep it simple as possible. You keep your trading strategy simple as possible. Support and resistance, and probably edge you know, your Fibonacci is there. Just make sure when you trade, you keep them simple. So already on gold, we kind of seen that we've been on a bull run, creating high highs, high lows, high highs, high lows. We did consolidate at this area. You know what I mean? Initially last week, I think it was 2 weeks back, I thought we are gonna break the all-time high, but we didn't. So which could possibly indicate that the more we consolidate in a range for a longer time, the bigger the move is about to happen. As we can see, gold has been buying since way back, man. If I can go all the way back, some of you guys were not born when gold started moving. It has been moving up since the 1900s, way before I was even born, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And most of the people still think gold is not going anywhere, man. Gold is going up, bro. Gold will forever be there in the industry, and it will never fall off the bull run. So let's just go to the 4 hour. All right. Uh, 4 hour. Oh my God, this is nice. So this coming week might be expecting more of the buy movements on gold, right? Why am I saying this? Because ever since the market created this, let me just I'm gonna be explaining to you guys in a simple way because some of you guys here are beginners. Ever since the market started going up from when was it? The 7th of April. This is on the 7th of April. On Monday, actually, it was a Monday open. Gold has been flying up. It did create all-time highs, come back to retest, and it did go all the way up as an impulse move. By the way, this is why I actually thought gold was gonna continue to buy. So it did kind of respect these zones here and corrected again back to the downside. Remember, the market doesn't just move all the way up. We'll all be rich if the market was doing that, man. You know what I mean? I always hear people say, dog, man, this thing is always buying, bro. You know what I mean? We can never always be in a bull run or in a bear run without having corrections. We'll all be billionaires, man. If I wish the market could move like that. By the way, guys, hey man, I'm talking too much. Let's just continue with our analysis. Yeah, guys, man. I'm a talkative person, man. I talk too much, dog. All right. We did kind of see God respected this zone too, right? This is our main area where we know our bull run started since let me see since the 14th Wednesday of May. 14th of May, it has been going up. We did have our correction right there, right, as an impulse, because I want to explain it. Every time, look, for the beginners, keep this in your mind. Every time we have an impulse move, we have to have a correction. Impulse, correction. Impulse, correction. Impulse, right? Same thing to when we're selling. Impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse. Now, these impulsive moves and the corrections, what we call them? We call them uh we call them higher highs. You're sure about that? We call them higher highs, and the corrections we call them higher lows, right? Higher highs, higher lows. This is when the market is going up. Always remember that. So it will always help you in terms of like when you're stuck in the market because sometimes the market can confuse you. That's why now sometimes you can pull up your trend line to give you an indication that okay, we're in a bull run. Okay, we're in this movement. So same thing again when we're selling, we have we have uh we have lower highs, we have lower highs, sorry about that. We have lower highs and then we have lower lows. So always remember that when we're trading the market stock, we trade based off the direction, based off the market structure. So if the market is selling and you put, because this is why I hate people that be on the YouTube scene and they act like trend lines don't work and they say, hey, trend lines, what. Bro, any strategy works, whether SMC, hold on, whether SMC, ICT, support and resistance, every strategy works. It just depends on how you do your stuff when it comes to trading. So don't ever forget that. This one I was just giving it for the guys who don't know nothing about trading, because a lot of people now are tapping into trading, so they need simplicity. Remember, simplicity is the key to everything, guys. Simplicity is the key to everything. When you're buying, you look for high highs, high lows. That's why now you can look for your market direction. You start to pull your trend line. By the way, let's just get back to the video. This was just to give you guys an idea of what's happening, right? So hold on. Same thing that's happening here. Like I was saying, when we're buying, we want to look for impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, correction. So now those corrections, some of them they do call them like breakout retest. So same thing that's happening here. We're in an impulsive move on the 4 hour. So we should be expecting like somewhere around the week, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, we should be expecting maybe like a small retest before we could break the all-time highs. Or if the market is very strong, we could break it impulsively and then correct after we break the all-time highs. So that's what I'm saying based off uh based off based off what I know. I can see we did kind of respect those zones right there where the market is currently sitting at. So what we want to focus on is we want to see if the market is gonna break. Hold on, let me just see this so you guys can see. We want to focus on this zone. This zone is very important to us because that's where now the market could possibly give us like a retest, like I was saying, since we had an impulsive move since Friday. Friday, this was last week. Since we had an impulsive move to the upside, maybe when we get to this zone, because the market respects zones. So this is where we could possibly get a retest back to these zones and then break all-time highs, right? So that's what I'm gonna be looking for this coming week. Guys, what's happening with the internet? Hold on. So this is what I'm gonna be looking for this coming week. This is what I'm gonna be looking for. I'm gonna be looking for a retracement to the downside. If price decides to respect that zone of 3.361085, that's where we could get our entries, because the market has been moving crazy up, dog. Maybe when we get here, we could get expect a yarn retracement before we could break the highs again. So overall movement, we do know that we're in a bullish run on gold. Why? Because the dollar index has shown us on the other chart, right? The dollar index has shown us that, yo, look, I'm selling right now, which means that when the dollar is very weak, gold prices have to go up. Always keep that in your mind. When the dollar index is weak, the prices for gold have to keep going up, man, because we depend on the dollar. The dollar is one of the biggest countries. Sorry, the dollar is one of the biggest currencies in the world. One of the biggest currencies in the world. So we really depend on that as traders. So we wanna. Oh my God, I missed this, dog. Why didn't I catch this in the morning? Oh my God, man. When was this? Dog, this happened in the. Bro, this happened around 12 o'clock. Oh my God. Shit, hold on, my bad. Actually, this move happened, like I was saying. Oh my God, this is a nice move. I missed it, man. I missed it. You pull your trend line there. This is what we call a counter trend line. A counter trend line is like, how can I explain it? A counter trend line is more of like a trend that's formed. I mean, a trend that's formed on an external trend line. Let's say you did see that we had our main trend right here, right? The market has been respecting this trend and we kind of broke it and retested back. So that whole retest sometimes can form a lot of rejections on that trend, giving us more of like a range of market. This is why I was saying last week This is what I was saying last week. The market didn't really move too much. Why? Because of this whole move, right? This is what the move gave us, this counter trend. Now, when the counter trend really broke, I mean, when the market broke the counter trend, it gave us an idea that, yo, we buying, man. There's no way we're gonna keep selling, right? Like I was saying, we did have an impulse. Sorry, we did have an impulse here. We did correct. We had a huge impulsive move again. I don't know. That's around. Hold on. Let me check. Let me check the price range, bro. That's crazy, man. That's around 50, 54 pips, 50, 55, 54. Yeah, around those zones, man. Yo, my God, man. Money was made here for guys who have chilled, guys who chilled and ate this. No, 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 man. Shout out to you guys. I did miss this move, but hopefully we're not gonna chase the market. We're gonna be expecting it to give us a young retracement before we could continue with the bull run. So on gold, yeah, we kind of see we're in a buying trend. So this week on gold, we're gonna be expecting buys. Let me just mark it in blue because you guys can cow. Yeah, let me mark it in blues, man. Blues, wait. So gold, we're looking for buys this coming week. Make sure, guys, like I was saying, this is not a financial advice. This is just for educational purposes. Before you tap into forex trading, see someone who can advise you because this is a very risky industry. So yeah, gold, we're looking for buys all the way up until we break all-time highs. But for now, what we're gonna wait for is to see if the market will reject this area because this also a key level where the market could possibly retrace back. So we're gonna see if the market is gonna continue to break this impulsively with the maybe an engulfing candlestick to show us that yo, we're really in a bull run right now. We can't go back, and then give us a retracement to form what do you call this, to form all-time highs again. Or if it does get there to that point and then start to give us like a young correction and maybe we could catch our buys again when we get to this point to go all the way up. But since we now know what's happening in the dollar index, I can say, well, I'm confident with the clean buy that's happening right now. So gold, we're gonna be looking for buys, guys. I'm gonna be looking for buys this coming week. Let's go see GBPSD. GBPSD. Oh my God. Oh, I love this pairs, man. Especially. Oh my God. Look, you guys see what's happening? Fuck, man. If you guys really wanna tap into GBPSD, make sure you see it. London session. London session is currently London session right now. So on the daily time frame, we see that. Oh my God. Right. Remember, one candlestick on the daily time frame. This is for the beginners. One candlestick on the time frame shows that this is our movement for the day, right? So if we see a bull candlestick right like this, showing us that we're in a bullish momentum. We don't ever want to go against it. Like I was saying, your market structure, your market trend is your friend, man. The market structure is your friend. You do not ever want to go against it. So GBPSD, let me just highlight my zones. We did have that move that gave us that. We did break that level. Right now, we currently, like I was saying, now you see what I was saying. Keep this in mind. Always remember that, guys. You see, same thing that's happening right now on the opposite of gold. Same thing that's happening on gold. Every time we have an impulse, we correct, right? And we continue up. Impulse, correct. So don't forget that, guys. Don't forget that. Don't ever forget that because the market will, yeah, it will spank your ass like nobody's business, man. This thing will try your mind. You think, you think something is wrong. So, guys, oh my God, I love trading so much, man. This thing is like my bread and butter. So guys, oh, by the way, you guys should let me know if I should drop more of these contents where I'm gonna be maybe doing like live sessions with you guys, or I don't know. Just let me know what you guys want, man. Like, if you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, if you've got an uncle who wants to learn how to trade, yeah, tell him, yo, Crespo is dropping free bars on YouTube. Go check him out. You know what I mean? So we did see we're in a kind of like an uptrend on Gbpsd. So let me just mark these zones because that's where we're heading to. I'm just gonna mark this zone here. I'm gonna mark this one too. Simple market structure, support and resistance, man. Don't complicate things, bro. A lot of people wanna complicate stuff. They wanna. This is why you guys, majority of you guys, will always get scammed because you wanna hear like fancy names, eh? Bo Tiffany, Bo, hey, the robot names. You wanna be scammed. You guys are allowing scammers to scam you because you wanna hear fancy stuff. When we say trade simple stuff, you are saying what the scammers. You know what I mean? So man, actually, and I like talking bullshit, bro. I like talking too much. Anyways, that's not the whole point of this video, man. This video is just to drop like content, like give you guys like content. So guys, yeah, we did see on Gbpsd, we respected this zone right after we broke the zones of. Actually, let me just remove this. Right after we broke the zones of 1.34284. That's when now the market really went up crazy. It went up, it bought crazy, and we had a retest back to the zone, meaning that this could be our possible strong level where we could be looking for buyers. This level is the one that's holding us, indicating that this whole week we might be expecting strong buys. Hold on. The fuck is calling me now? This nigga, and I'll call him back. I'm working right now, bro. I don't have time to answer calls. I need to make money, dog. Yo, uh, like I was saying, let's get back to the video. This zone is the zone that's indicating that we're in a strong level where the market is currently sitting and bouncing back. Every time you did see, we had our. Actually, let me just do this. We had our first rejection when we bounced off the level again. We did try to buy. We pulled back again to the same level. So which means the stronger the market. Man, I'm just gonna switch off my phone right now because these guys are disturbing me now. Switch off my phone. So we did kind of see that the market was respecting this for a couple of times, man. Two times is more than enough for me, bro. Two times, two touches is more than enough. Some people they prefer to have like three touches to see that the market is very strong. So two touches for me it's enough to confirm that yo, we buying on Gbpsd. Let's expect buys on gold. I mean, man, I love gold so much. We're expecting uh we're expecting buys on Gbpsd. Let's pull the trend here. Like I was saying, guys, you see what I was talking about when I was saying don't ever forget the trend line. Some of you guys here, I know maybe some of you guys who are watching this are trading SMC, whatnot. Please, I'm not here to say I'm the best analyzer or analyst or whatever, man. I'm just doing my strategy that I know or that I prefer works out for me. So trend lines do work out for me. Simple market structure, man. Keep it simple like that. So Gbpsd, oh my god, man. So Gbpsd, we looking for buys, man. We looking for buys. You guys can see this. This is a nice one, nice one. When we get to those levels, that's when we can. Oh man, I hate the fact that this market moved without me, but it's okay, man. It's okay. We don't force the trades to go our direction. All we look for is possible moves so that we can catch the right ones. We don't want to force the market to move our direction, guys. Don't forget that, eh? We're traders here, not gamblers. I hate gamblers, please. If you are a gambler, if you are here to look for gamble analysis, guys, please, this one is not for you. This one is for people that are serious, for guys that trading like it's a business. This thing is like a business, man. So you don't want to trade it like it's a Betway store or whatnot. Hey man, I'm talking too much. Whatever, guys. So GBPSD, we did. If I pull my trend line right there, hey guys, you see what I was talking when I was demonstrating on gold, when I was like, if the market respects a trend and it breaks it, that means we could expect a shift of what do you call it, a shift of structure, a shift of market structure, indicating that we're buying. So this whole move that you guys see here was for last week. This whole move was for last week. That's what I was saying. Last week was a choppy week. For those who made money, I think they're pro traders, man. They're pro traders. So nice market structure, man. We did have our counter trend right there. We did have our counter trend right there. So let's see what's happening. Ooh, man, I love this. I love this. So on Gbpsd, we're gonna be expecting a young retracement because we did see we broke these levels of 1.8, sorry, 1.35156 with an impulsive move. So what we're gonna be doing is maybe we could respect this zone here because remember guys, I trade. This is why I always put my horizontal lines because they indicate. I like to use them because they give me a, what do you call this? They give me a clear understanding of where the market could possibly reject. You hear what I'm saying? Possibly. Where, I'm not saying where it's gonna react, but where it could possibly. Remember, trading is about probabilities and how you can manage your risk. So this point where we're currently sitting at right now is where the market could possibly reject and give us maybe a retracement back up, I mean back down to the downside before we could continue buying, right? And then maybe we could expect something like that again and break again and continue to break all those zones there going up. So that's what I'm gonna be looking for on Gbpsd. Sorry guys, sorry about that. So that's what I'm gonna be expecting on Gbpsd. If we do have a retracement on Gbpsd, I'm gonna be waiting for it to come back to these zones and then maybe target right there, right there. I know what I know for sure is we're in a bull run, so we might possibly break those highs again to go to the next highs of 1.36337. So that's what I'm gonna be looking for this coming week. Actually, this could possibly happen maybe New York session. That's why I know normally like trade my setups. So I'm gonna be monitoring this. I'm gonna be expecting like a retracement here, and then go up with the move again. So guys, this is what I had for you guys. We now know what to expect on Gbpsd and gold. Gold we buying, Gbpsd we buy in this coming week. So I'm gonna be expecting for buys this coming week on these pairs, both of these pairs. Guys, without talking too much, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, man, comment, dog. By the way, like I was saying, make sure you comment right below in the comment section. Let me know what you guys want. If you guys want maybe I could start doing like live trading sessions, or maybe I could start doing like, I don't know, man. Just let me know. Let me know what you guys want in the comment section, guys. Come on, let's talk. Let's talk. I want to see this channel get to at least maybe 500 subscribers. We're currently in 29 subscribers right now. I don't know if it's like 29 or 30. So let's get this to at least 100 subscribers. If we get to 500, I mean, if we get to 100 subscribers, maybe I can give away like, I don't know, because I like to give back, man. So if we get to 100 subscribers, I'm gonna give away maybe 1,000 to two lucky people. Two lucky people, they'll share 500 pula each. And then yeah, come on, man. Let's get to 100, man. I feel like 100 is too small, man. Let's get it to 500, dog. 500 is what I want. 500 subscribers, and we up. So this is your boy Crespo Mudisang. Like I was saying, I'm here to be showing you guys my strategy, how I analyze the markets, how I maneuver around, stuff like that. Remember, trading is very risky. You could lose your money. Make sure you see someone who can advise you. Get a mentor. Someone, if it means someone who can teach how to trade, get a mentor who is proven. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thank you for watching. What's up? Sure.